Won't you take me home? Give me wings to fly. We can run away. Castle in the sky. Won't you take me home? Just you and me.
Hi everybody and welcome to today's video. Today I will be showing you all of my colored pages as of 2021, all that I colored till June 2021, and I haven't colored as much as I usually would due to I'm 36 weeks pregnant, and in the last couple of months I did not have so much time to color or energy, but nevertheless I wanted to show you what I colored this far this year and in the end of 2020. As you can see, this will be a Christmas page, so welcome and let's dive into it. So I colored this around Christmas, and this is from the Country Christmas coloring book by Teresa Goodrich. And this is what I colored, and this was a mixed media page. As you can see, I went in quite heavily with pigment. I used mainly Supra colors, which are watercolor based watercolor pencils, and I also use Neocolor 2s for the snow effect. I find it the easiest way to do snow using Neocolors to get that nice creamy snow effect, and I went over the snow, the outlines with a white Posca pen, and here too. And I also went over the whole page with dry Supra color pencils just to add more depth and contrast to the page. This was a pretty busy one. It took me a few days to color, but it was a lot of fun. So a little Christmas vibe in June, lovely. And then I remember this one clearly. Oops, not this one, this one. Okay, this was a mainly Caran d'Ache Pablo colored page. I jumped straight into this page after I got my awesome Pablos, and just to try them and see what they can do, and I'm really satisfied with their browns, these autumnly beautiful colors. And look at that red, so stunning. And the background was Neocolors, and this this thing here was also Neocolors, the ground. Okay, and I remember it was so much fun trying out the Pablos, but you have to keep in mind they layer lovely, but they also take a lot of time, which is fine by me. I'm a slow colorist. I like to take my time, but it was really slow compared to myself. I remember it was a labor of love, this page, but I'm really satisfied with how the gray background contrasts the autumnly colors and also the light source. So this is from, I forgot to tell you, the Fairy Miracles coloring book by Clara Markova. You can find all the links to the to the books, channel informations you can find in the description below. Okay, next one up is from Mermaid Legends by Anastasia Elicolda-Riva. And I went for two light sourced page, and it's quite controversial. As you can see, we have blue blue on one side and red on the other side. I really wanted to play with how color sources affect the skin, and I was excited and interested to see if I can manage this. Uh-oh, I need some water. Okay, I'm back. I think I'm okay now, sorry. Something was stuck in my throat. I started with the background first. I did the blue and the red background using Neocolor 2s. I'm so sorry. And then I went on with the skin, starting with my red and my blue tones. And then I incorporated the skin colors using Lumi's, the new Lumi skin colors. And the red was a Holbein Carnation Red, and the blue was Holbein, maybe Peacock Blue, or yeah, I believe it was Peacock Blue. So those were my two main colors I used for red and blue. Okay. Next one up is a page I did for February, and this is a PDF page from Grazia Salvo, and this was also a Let's Go Crazy project. Everything is colored on this black paper. I will link the paper below, what paper I used. And what I did was I printed the PDF page on a copy paper, and I had it next to me, and I traced and I also printed the page on this paper, and as you can imagine it was very, very light, so it was really hard to see, but I went in there with all my light source I have, and I tried to trace the outlines with a white pencil. And I also used the printed copy of the Grazia page, to have it as a reference and to help me fill in the gaps I couldn't see. And this is what came out, and I really like the effect. The pans, the white pan pastel is just stunning. It looks so creamy on top of black, and it was something new to try, and I like the effect it gave. There's something unearthly, right, to it, and some stickles to give it some glow. Okay. This is from April, Moments Wholly for Yourself. I have a few pages colored in here. I will show you real quick. This was the first page we did together on stream. I believe it was mainly Neocolors. Yep. This is the one I did early this year. And this was also made on stream, and I used Neocolors, Supra colors, water medium mainly, and I went over the dress with white Posca pan. It was really challenging to find the matching colors to the page. I like to use these pages as practice to see if I can replicate the colors, because it's a great exercise to get your colors right and how to mix watercolors together. Sorry, the dogs. I can't control the dogs outside. We have a lot of dogs in the neighborhood, so, and of course they have to bark when I make a video. So there you go. Yeah, and another one I did, and this is also Neo colors mainly, and I also used Lumis. Luminance have beautiful violet gray, warm gray colors, which is like the French gray color, and I was so happy to have been able to use them, because, you know, I believe grays, like special grays, like violet grays, are something I don't use every day, and this page was great to get them out and see if I can manage to color with gray without, you know, making the picture too sad. Here you go. Another page from the Flower Year, by Leila Dooley. This was done not so long ago. I believe it was a 2-part series on the channel, and I used Prismacolors. Good old nice Prismacolors. And you can see from the shine how heavily pigmented and layered and blended it is. So I like the creamy consistency of Prismacolors and how they behave on this paper. If you are patient and use a light hand, you can get a lot of contrast and color out of this paper and these pages. Oh, this was fun. Something nice and springy. My voice won't get better, I'm so sorry. Then we have Kirby Rosan's Geomorphia. And this was another special project. I used Zig Real Brush watercolor markers or watercolor brushes as a base. It's also on my channel. You will find the links to the videos in the description below, and also in the corner of the video. As I go, you know, as the pages come, you will find the videos in the corner of the screen. So there you go. And I wanted to color this for ages, and I'm so happy I finally got around to it. I love Jurassic Park, I love the movies, I'm a big fan of dinosaurs, so I always wanted to color this. And I went over, as I said, I used the Zig clean watercolors as a base, and then I went in there and used Prismacolors for shading. And you can see I wasn't shy on the pigment, and I don't mind. I really don't mind. I like if the paper is, you know, crunchy, and you can see that it has been worked on. All right, 2 more pages to go. Momo Girls with Poem, one of my favorite books ever. I have quite a few pages done in here. Okay, we did this on stream. I knew I was pregnant, you know. I was pregnant. I was already pregnant when we colored this on stream, I remember, and we did not know the gender yet. So that's why I colored her yellow, as silly it sounds, because, you know, it's not blue or pink. And this was fun. I used pan pastels as a base for everything, especially the skin. And then we went in with some luminance pencils and Prismacolors. And this was, I really enjoyed the process. And yeah, and this is the blue color I told you about a minute ago. After we found out the gender, I had to color something blue. So this is what I did. This was one of my first pan pastel pages, and 1 year or 2 years after that I colored this, which is, you know, the present, a few months ago. Again, I used pens for a base and then Lumis and Prismacolors. A pink and the blue. Okay, so these are all the pages I colored so far this year. Hopefully I will have some time to color after the baby is born. Not in the first month, of course. We will see how how that goes. And you could also see that I made some changes to the channel layout, channel design, and also I decided to edit my videos more. So let me know if you like the new constellation. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.
Feelings, it's like I can't walk on the ceiling. Oh yeah, got me dreaming, dreaming in colors I never dreamed. Oh yeah, I let you in.